Family, this might make some people mad, but here's the thing. I'm okay with that. Let's get into it, family. Family, there are only 3 categories of men who would marry or take seriously an Instagram model. I'm saying this for a reason. Number 1, the first category is this: men who didn't get a woman like that growing up. So when he finally gets the chance to access the woman he's always desired, he is wiping the woman on sight that wouldn't breathe in his direction a couple years ago. Number 2, men who went through a traumatic breakup for them and need an ego boost immediately after that last heartbreak. And number 3, men who are not faithful, cannot be alone, should not, or are not trying to be a good husband in his lifetime. This type of man only values the superficial because he really ain't trying to get deep like that. I want you guys to think about the most popular video vixens back in the day, or the most popular IG models you see now. Most of them, if not all of them, are still on the market. A lot of the people they desire to be with have taken them on a lot of rides, but none of those rides have included taking them down an aisle. And listen, family, I'm not trying to condemn. That's not my purpose here. I'm here to fight a lie. You see, as I have gotten closer to God, He's made me more aware of deception. God has convicted me strongly about how I was dating and how I was presenting myself online, being an influencer. God said, drop it. So I stopped it. God said to stop dating completely. So I listened to Him, became laser focused on God, out loud and unapologetically. I became obedient even to the extent that I was sharing personal information about myself, like that I've been abstinent for years, that I'm committed to doing it God's way. I normally wouldn't have shared that. And at the time, that was counterintuitive to myself and even to the people around me. I thought I would look like a prude and that no one would want a woman like that. Ladies, when I tell you that's deception, that I've gotten more men that have been intentional, men that desire marriage, men that want a woman of God, than I ever did living and doing it world's way. When I started pursuing God, I started changing. And when they started seeing the fruit, because family, men are not dumb. Real ones know. They can see what's genuine and what's fake, what's just a performance versus a true relationship. Can I tell y'all the DMs? How men are flying into town trying to find the church that I attend with all of the intention to court me the right way, King's way. When I stopped pursuing and started becoming, when I took my eyes off of what the world was doing and started focusing on what God was telling me to do, I say this to say, look at the fruit. World's Way tells you to objectify and sexualize yourself. That being a woman of God out loud takes you out of being desirable. That you have to have your areola almost showing. I mean, almost, for a desirable man to see you. I'm here to punch that lie so hard in the face. We have been deceived. I hate seeing women of God that I know compromise to fit in with World's Way because of what the enemy makes sure they hear and they see. Men, the men that you want a woman of substance, want women of God, want a woman that walks in integrity. They want a woman that's bad to the bone, but are about something. Do you know how many men love to say they girl got a degree? Countless. And a lot of men are frustrated. I read the emails all the time because they can't find her in this world anymore. Ladies, I'm here to tell you to stop buying the lies of culture. That's what's keeping a lot of y'all on somebody's roster versus becoming somebody's wife. I'm here to tell you, God's way still works.